Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My esteemed students, you are welcome to a new lesson number 7, writing. In today's lesson, we will learn how to write news article. The title of this lesson is How to Write a News Article. Let's go through our class. The first task is task number A. Work in pairs. Can you remember the headlines from the news stories in the previous lesson? The lesson number 6. If you can remember, fill in the blanks with the missing words. Now we will attempt to remember the headlines of the previous lessons. So please, my students, try to remind each other the headlines of the previous lesson number 6. The first sentence: 5,000 homes is flooded. 5,000 homes flooded. Excellent. Number 2, flash floods. Number 2, flash floods. Excellent. Kill 7. Yes, here kill 7. Number 3, we have man injured by lightning. Man injured by lightning. Number 4, forest fire still burning. Excellent. So here the fire is still burning. Number 5, widespread space after 2 years of drought. Widespread hunger after 2 years of drought. Number 6, ship's crew, ship's members in storm. Yes, rescued. Ship's crew rescued in storm. Number 7, rally drivers lost after sandstorm. Rally drivers lost after sandstorm. Number 8, hurricane hits island. Hurricane hits island. After this practice, we can check our memories. If you remember a lot of these sentences, so we have a strong memory. If we don't, we have to refresh our memories every now and then. And my dear students, you can see now the answers, I mean the titles, in other words the headlines of the news stories. Hurricane hits island, 5,000 homes flooded, flash floods kill 7, man injured by lightning, forest fire still burning, ship's crew rescued in storm, widespread hunger after 2 years of drought, and finally rally drivers lost after sandstorm. After doing this exercise number A, let's move to something else. Number B says here, read about topic sentences in the books, then choose one of the headlines in exercise A. In your notebook, write a short sentence about each of the following main ideas. Now let's read topic sentences. In a narrative, each new paragraph often starts with a topic sentence. And this sentence we mean here the topic sentence gives the main idea of the paragraph. So here we can guess what the paragraph talks about from the first sentence. I mean the topic sentence. I will repeat again. In a narrative, each new paragraph often starts with the topic sentence. But what is this topic sentence? It's a sentence which gives the main idea of the whole paragraph. So we can guess the meaning of this paragraph. We can know the information that this paragraph talks about from the beginning, from the start, from the first class. We can know the whole ideas of this paragraph, but we don't know these ideas in detail. We know just the general idea. It's followed by explanations. Yes, after the topic sentence we have sentences that explain the topic sentence. So it's followed by explanations, examples to clarify and to support the topic sentence, and more information. In this news article about weather problem, there are three main ideas. Number one, we have the cause, the reason here, the cause. We have the events, and finally the future. So we have three main ideas: the cause, the events, the future. Each main idea will be the focus of one paragraph. So you will have 3 paragraphs. Now let's do this task. Number 1, the original cause of the emergency. We want to choose one topic to explain or to discuss from exercise number A, and I have chosen number 4. I mean, forests fire still burning. So we'll discuss this idea. The original cause of the emergency. Sometimes nobody realizes that some people throw their cigarettes, for example, which are lit up, and that may cause finally a large fire. So this is the cause. Number 2, what happened during the emergency? Now after the burning of the forest, after that, most of the trees and plants are burning, and the whole forest eventually will be destroyed. What will happen now? Here we have to talk about the future. What will happen now? In the future, people must be aware of their behaviors, and they have to avoid happening like these fires, because these fires destroy the forests. So here nobody realizes that some people throw their cigarettes lit up, and that may cause a large fire burning forests. After that, most of the trees and plants are burned, and the whole forest eventually will be destroyed at the final. In the future, people must be aware of their behavior, and they have to avoid happening like these fires. Now let's move to number C. Which paragraph do these expressions go in? Mark them 1, 2, or 3. So here, if the paragraph for example, talks about the cause, we want to put number 1. If it talks about the events, we will put number 2. If it talks about the future, we will put number 3. Now the government has decided to. Here we have the future, because here we have a resolution, some resolution. We can put number 3. At first, here we are talking about the cause. Likely, we're talking about the events here. Suddenly, also here we are talking about events. The problem originated in. Here we are talking about the origin. We are talking about the origin cause of the emergency. I mean number 1, the cause. After that, then next after that, here we are talking about what happened during the emergency or the events of this emergency. We can put number 2. Sometime before, we're talking here about the original cause of the emergency. Number 1. Nobody had realized. Also here, number 1. Unfortunately, number 2. We are talking about the events. In the end, we are talking about the future, what will happen now. From now on, we are talking about the future. Number 3. On or 1 hour later. 1 hour later, we are talking here. We're talking about the events. What happened during the emergency situation. It was too late. Here, number 3. And in the future, number 3 also, because we're talking about what will happen now. We can see the numbers. Number 1, number 3, sorry. Then 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, and finally 3 and 3. Let's move to number D. Write the 3 paragraphs of your news. Now it's your job, my dear students. Here you have to write the 3 paragraphs of your news article in your notebook. After that, use the sentences you wrote in exercise number B. To start each paragraph. Like what here? Like, for example, at first, luckily, suddenly, and other. And finally, include expressions from exercise number C, like nobody had realized, unfortunately, in the end, from now on, 1 hour later, it was too late, in the future, etc. And after writing, don't forget to put the punctuation marks, I mean full stops, commas, semicolon, colons, and so on. After that, I have said check your writing for spelling, punctuation, and grammar. Then give to a partner to check. So after writing, we have to check our writing for spelling. Sometimes we can, sometimes we omit some letters, sometimes we miswrite some words. So here we have to check our spelling. Yes, we have to put the punctuation marks like full stops, commas, exclamation marks, question marks, semicolon, colon, and so on. And we have to check also our grammar. Is this sentence in the present simple, in the present continuous, in the present perfect. Should this sentence be in the future or in the past, and so on. After that, give the paragraph to your partner to check it again. Let's move now, my dear students, to the to the workbook. Number 8, use your notes from exercise number C on the course book on page number 12 to write an article about a mysterious place or event. Here we have some paragraphs, some topics. Number 1, write an introduction giving information about the location of the mysterious place or the history of the unexplained event. Number 2, explain the different theories you have found using the expressions in exercise number B on course book page number 12 to introduce them. Use language from this unit to show how probable, how likely you think each theory is. Number 3, write a conclusion giving your own view. So here, after every paragraph, after any article, you have to put your opinion, your point of view, your perspective about this topic or that. Here, write a conclusion giving your own opinion, own view about the origin of the mystery or about whether you think it will be solved or not in the future. Here we have the answers. We have some sentences. In a newspaper headlines, the articles A and the auxiliaries have and B are usually omitted, are usually left out. So in the first sentence, we have to omit, we have to delete these auxiliaries and articles. The first one, the next 2 weeks will be very hot. It can be written as next 2 weeks very hot. So the origin of the first sentence is the next 2 weeks will be very hot. Number 2, the fire service wasn't ready for yesterday's emergency. It becomes fire service is not ready for yesterday's emergency. Now I will come back to the origin of it. Number 2, so its origin is the fire service was not ready for yesterday's emergency. And number 3, cold weather in North kills for. The origin of it, here we have just a title, we have a headline. The origin of it is the cold weather in the north has killed for people. Has killed for people. If I want to make it a title, if I want to make it as an if I want to make it as a headline, I would say cold weather in North kills for. By doing this exercise, my dear students, we can conclude our lesson number 7, which talks about writing and how to write and use article. I hope you can get its benefit, and I hope you can understand all the idea I have just given. Study hard, my dear students. Don't waste your time here and there. And finally, I want to say you all Goodbye.